about your book, which, by the way, I have read and I love it. Divine. And yes, so I wanted to ask you, what advice do you have for teens who want to be themselves and thrive like you have and currently are?
Like you have and currently are. I am just so proud of you, being just an amazing role model and embracing your truth. You're already doing this. So maybe this is for some other young people that are listening. At your age or in the teenage years and probably through your 20s, you're going to be experimenting with so many versions of yourself, right? All young people are trying on different versions, different voices. They're learning more about their intellect. They're learning about what they love, what they're good at, what they like. This is the period of exploration, right? And sometimes we put too much pressure on teenagers to know who you're going to be. That means you want to try a lot of things on. You want to read a lot of good books. You want to experiment with different friends and connect with people who are not like you. Will show you a part of yourself that you never knew was there. And that's not necessarily what teenagers do. Teenagers are comfortable in their sameness. For young people to keep on exploring that because it's a lifelong journey. And who you are today, no matter how confident you feel, by the time you're my age, almost 60, you will have tried on so many different versions of yourself, and hopefully I have more things to try on. The journey of becoming and learning who you are, it never ends.
So Michelle Obama, her husband, Kamala Harris, Biden are all pushing a demonic assignment against this nation, and even more importantly, the family. I've been saying this for years now. We saw Gabrielle Union with her manly speech push a false narrative that black transgenders, which she means men, black men are being hunted down. Even here recently, her and Dwayne Wade went against his ex-wife Will to push for their son to get a sex change. Unfortunately, she lost the case, of course, because he has more money and more influence. So you see, there's a demonic assignment against a man, and even more specifically, the black man. I want you to think about in the book of Exodus how the enemy used Pharaoh to oppress a group of people. These people outnumbered the Egyptians because God had blessed them tremendously. And something that you will always hear me say is the enemy, because I don't look at flesh and blood. I don't look at black and white. I don't judge things by what I see, but I expose the enemy working behind the individual. And so even still today, we see abortion is being used to control population, and black women have the highest rates of abortion. Michelle Obama last year clearly exposed herself when Roe versus Wade got overturned. She said, "I am heartbroken for people around this country who just lost the right to make informed decisions about their own bodies. I am heartbroken that we may now be destined to learn the painful lessons of a time before Roe was made law of the land, a time when women risked losing their lives getting illegal abortions." I also would like to add that the moment Biden got into office, he started pushing all of these legislations, all of these laws for the LMNOP community. They are trying to do away with the family where the state can tell your child what they can and can't be. You no longer have that control. And I also can't forget when Obama signed with Netflix to push this film which promoted pedophilia. And again, as you see, what the enemy does is push a race narrative because he knows that if he can keep the people of color looking at race, focus on getting a black woman in office, he can usher in his demonic assignment to control, corrupt, and dominate a nation. How does he accomplish this? By starting with the man, by getting the man to hand over his authority. Because the man, true enough, is the foundation of the family. If there's no man in his rightful position, there goes the family. There goes the community. And now you have a corrupt nation. Again, I've been talking about their corrupt assignment for years now, and how you cannot look at the outer man. In the natural, her and Obama seem like, oh, they are very professional, they got it all together, they for the black community, but they really are not. And how they push this is all in the name of liberation. There's no your truth and my truth. There's the truth. But will you continue to allow race to get in the way of truth? Because this is what it's all about. It's all about the truth. They are going hard to push to the point to where the truth no longer matters. It don't matter if you are really a boy and you want to be a woman, or you are a woman and want to be a boy. God is constantly allowing his church to see these people for who they truly are. But the question is, will you allow what your eyes see? Will you allow race? Because it's really a crayon. The enemy uses race as a crayon to deceive many. And the first place he started when he accomplished this is through the family.